All right, welcome guys. We are streaming on Fox today. We already found a game, and later on we're gonna explore Baduk a little bit more. This is Fox, and we are playing a game for ourselves, and we're also watching if to see if Ben Zero is gonna win his game or not. Great. Let's talk through this. This stone not placed at the best location, but I don't think we can take much advantage of that. The old Joseki invades a 3-3 after the double approach is a little bit bad if you crawl over and let the opponent capture a stone like this. So yeah, so when black blocks, generally white will have to connect. And that's another set of whole set of uncertainties. Okay, so this is opponent played our favorite Joseki. Um, the key to note about this Joseki is that white is the one that has thickness, and that black is actually not very strong here. I'm gonna settle the top left corner as soon as possible. On a second thought, maybe we should have approached the corner first, but that's okay. Later we're gonna hane or something like hane. Uh, are we okay here? I can't not Atari, can I? This doesn't feel very good. There's two stones here. It's very, very strong, and we have, but that's okay. The key is we are finding ourselves having to survive here, which means it's a very crammed space. It's a very crammed space. And if black becomes even stronger, we're gonna lose whatever agi we have on the other side. Didn't think this through. Didn't think this through. Alright, at least we can Atari and capture one stone. Alright. First peep. And I'm thinking probably push and then connect. What do you guys think? I think we have to. Yeah, this doesn't feel very nice, huh? And now we have to extend. Cut! Now we have to extend and defend ourselves. Cut! Cut is what I'd like to do the most, but maybe we can't. Now the cut should be good. Death. Why is cut so funny? Cut was not very funny. It's just that cutting and then defending ourselves is the polar opposite, and it's a polar opposite, and it's like, well, now we have to what? Look forward to something aggressive, and then we like now we have to extend. I believe in your ability to cut. Yes, we are a cut first, think later kind of guy. But yes, we have had too many experiences where it's cut first, resign later. That that we're not doing that. Um, at least not right now. We are fighting from very weak stones over here on the top, though. These three, they're all surrounded. They are all surrounded. We're trying to get some counterattack going. But the key to this is, guys, we are playing with fire, so make sure you give fire the respect that fire deserves. Make sense? Looks like it's gonna be some kind of an exchange. Is three stones worth all of these? Possibly not. This really commits us to more bad stuff. Gonna squeeze and see what we're gonna do. What if I was born in the fire? If you were born in fire, that is very fearsome. Okay. I did not read this through, but oh, I see. Okay, well, we captured two stones. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so black is just extending. We are gonna play here soon, and that's gonna be us totally alive. I think this is going well for us. What do you guys think? 20 points. I also believe in your ability to die and then kill your opponent somewhere else later. Thank you for all the faith. I liked L6 better. L6. Ah, we missed the context of that. Uh, Alright, let's make a peep like this. Maybe we can Atari and extend and have um, some what do you call it? Seki-like shape there. He doesn't respond. That's interesting. We have about 40 points. This is nice. He can wedge. So yeah, if he's planning to cut, then he's gonna cut. That's gonna be fine. I'm gonna play this, and then we're gonna attack this group. And so that's how we're gonna control the game. Are we gonna play this? Yeah, of course. Of course. The plan here is to extend once and then play the block. But maybe we have to just play here. Maybe play this. Alright, we played this first. So Atari is kind of fun. We're saving most of our stones. So black only has two stones captured. Okay, yeah, he just extends. This is a very strong move too. To answer that, first we're gonna attach here. We're gonna attack this group. That's how we're gonna control the game. Over here on the top, black has maybe 15 points. We have probably 15 points between the two groups here, so we have 15 plus the left-hand side. Black has 20, so if we surround the left-hand side, we should have enough territory. But you know. Yeah, so we're attacking this group very loosely. And I do think attacking loosely here is a good idea. Oh, I didn't check if anyone was on. Just ended. Sorry for no raid. We were only a few guys. Ah, no worries, no worries. No worries. No worries at all. Welcome, guys. All right. No one is watching on YouTube, as usual. Hope we can get an extending Sente, but beforehand. We played this one. It really should be on the third line. And if we do play here, maybe the shape down here is the jump shape. But I really would like to extend here if possible. We're gonna settle with not being afraid of the cut, and that's all. And we're gonna extend. This is really fixing our remaining weaknesses here. Later, are we gonna peep from this side or the other side? I have no idea. Probably we're gonna hane later. When the cut happens, we atari a bunch. This one, okay, we're gonna extend the Sente, continue to strengthen ourselves on the left. The bottom is a bit problematic. The middle is fine because we're alive on the top. And since the bottom is so problematic, I think we're gonna do something designed for special circumstances. We're gonna jump and not extend. Just gonna, just move as fast as possible, cover as much ground as possible, and just connect very thick. Okay, we were not worried about this. We were worried about the invasion. Of course, that, we played this knight's move, we played the extend, all to make a direct invasion and overplay. So, of course, it makes sense that the opponent is not invading. But that's good. That's good. This is the bottom stones, gaining some effectiveness. Next, we're gonna extend here for Senteis. Okay, he invades, that's good. Um, I don't know if we are gonna play this and then Hane. I think that's okay. So let's do it. He Hanes. Well, right now the two stones is no longer the most important thing. So, and we did play 4 moves, 5 moves here in exchange for 4 moves. So we're pretty strong here now. So this should be fine. All right. Hope the pressure on the top is enough to make him think twice about cutting this. 30, 40. 40 points for black is not that much, so probably okay. Peep. I think we're gonna peep from the outside. He wants to connect in Sente. That's very nice, but what's the worst that black is gonna do? Push and capture 2 of our stones. That's not, that's not the worst thing in the world. And the thing is, when we do get around to fixing this, I see what's going on. All right. Okay. Well, that cut was very, very nice. Um, hmm. We're getting outfought here in the middle game. This is not very good shape. But I do think that afterwards we should be all connected. So it's not great shape, but we are totally connected. Oh, I had no idea he was gonna not capture this. Ah, more problems. All right. Decided to cut, attack first, and then defend. Defend through the attack. Next is cutting here. Oh my god, he Ataris, and then blocks from the inside. Well, this is getting worse and worse. Hmm. Well, alright, we have the bottom surrounded. The ball is in the opponent's court right now. Next, we are pushing through Atari and then blocking here. Maybe we block first. Alright. Yes, that's to be expected. That's to be expected. Our opponent can definitely cut some of our stones off. It's just questionable what. Okay, great. My opponent could also resign. Yes, of course. Note to viewers, if you see your ghost stones as your children who need to be protected, then it says this is not the best stream for you. Then this is not the stream for you. Yes. My stones are like the wolf pack. We protect them when they need to be protected, but generally they will fend for themselves, or they will contribute to the greater cause. Let's see if we can speak now. We can speak now, guys. We can speak now, guys. Now, you might think Michael talking on Fox, how is that a special thing? Well, we ran into an AI yesterday, and then we cursed them out, or 2 days ago. Then we cursed them out. Well, we didn't curse them out. We, of course, used the art of the language and language arts, in other words. And we said stuff like, are you a professional dog competitor too? Because on the guy's profile he said he's some professional something. I said, are you a professional botter? In Chinese. I think he's from Taiwan. And the other guy was like, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you mad because you lost the game to me?" And then I said, "I have an American flag. You're gonna AI bot your daddy America." I don't know if that word earned me that mute conversation, mute. What do you call it? Silence for one day. Anyways, that was really funny. So throughout today and yesterday, I join a game and I can't say anything. I can't type any words. I can't send any messages. It was really funny. Yeah, yeah. Walking the dog. Are you a professional dog walker? Was a good time. Was a good time. Anyway, the last game we played. So here we did capture 2 stones, which is good. Another thing black could do was maybe turn here, maybe extend here, and then turn and then cut this group off. If that happens, we could save, capture this, attack this first. Although it's questionable if we can actually threaten it. I think we can. Yeah, I don't know. You probably can. And then we can cut. And then we can cut this side off. So
Start to play.
So if he extends, we play here. He plays here. We capture. All right, and then we could potentially push and cut this off, and then maybe we could attack the bottom. So we were probably winning, kept control of the game. We were probably winning after the top. We were probably winning after the top. And after living on the top, it's a classic, very high payoff situation with us. Ben didn't win his game. That's okay. Couldn't find a big enough coast, right? So yeah, classic high payoff situation. And okay, high payoff, low risk or high risk situation. Many of our stones are in danger. And here we did not take the Atari he was going to cut. We were going to capture, he was going to capture. Did not take the compromise. Well, if we knew he was going to extend back and, give us the advantage here, then of course we would have chosen this, of course. I don't see anything too good for the opponent here. So after living here, I think it was relatively good for white in the game. Mostly because we can counterattack with the middle. Alright, in the end we kept control, but opponent did make this very, very complicated. This move was a bit problematic. This 4-space, this 2-space high move, wanted to go lower, or maybe another strengthening move on the bottom. But, no big deal at the end. Found some good fighting, and we were good. Now this guy, guys, this guy we have played before. And this guy gives me the creeps. This guy makes me feel very, very uncomfortable when I play with him. My theory is that this guy is like a stealth AI botter, in the sense that usually he does not, and then when he falls behind, he starts to. And when he falls behind, he starts, and he makes the game very, very close, usually near the end. This guy is very, very very, very uncomfortable to play against. And he like he takes an even amount of time and everything, no matter how big of. Sometimes he feels very weak, and then sometimes sometimes he's very strong. So all the characteristic signs of the stealth spotter. I don't know. We only played 3 games with him, so it's still up for debate exactly what he is. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, let's see. Let's see how this game goes. Yeah, this guy makes me feel extremely uncomfortable. Extreme discomfort. Open up the code. Extreme discomfort. Should have connected, I think. But that's okay. Extremely uncomfortable. This guy gives me the creeps. Very creepy. Should we extend? Yeah, let's extend. Okay, we can connect one more time. Probably, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, he's gonna connect out, and then this code is gonna become very unurgent. We're probably not gonna connect, we're probably gonna knights move here. Or Atari here, what do you guys think? Maybe here? Knights move here, and the knights move here. And the code is gonna be no longer the most important thing. I'm very afraid of losing the Atari if we, not Atari anytime longer. Hope this move is still Sente. This fighting is very convoluted now. Yeah. This guy gives me the creeps, as we said before. It's very, very creepy. This guy gives me the creeps. He is very creepy. Alright. Just gonna settle with some Sente moves here. This is the strongest move. Potentially Weiqi isn't alive, but don't think we were able to go all the way. This one has a chance of being Sente. But afterwards, are we strong enough to attack him and push him towards our thickness in the middle here? Questionable. In any case, he is not staying put anyway. So everything we just talked about was besides the point. All right, we're gonna protect the top, but also strengthen the middle to the maximum extent possible. Since this peep is later, uh, are we gonna play this move? No, we're gonna jump and suffer this peep if it comes. Gonna try to get the top in Sente. If it blocks, we Atari and then play this move, and that should be able to, you know, save our shape. He plays here. I don't know if this will work. We are going to cut. Um, oh no, this is not gonna work. We're not gonna cut, in other words. So if we don't cut, this was bad. Chickened out of the cut. But next, we're not chickening out of this commitment to capture. I don't know if we can survive here, but certainly we're capturing out to the Hane point, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 6 liberties, that's not too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 liberties we can deal with. We can even net the cut when it comes. Although we probably do not want to net the cut when it comes, but oh well. Okay. This Atari? Yeah, I guess he wants to Atari this way. That's okay. Either way, we are not gonna be dead. And we'll see. If Hihana is here, we're gonna extend. And then this becomes the Sente. It helps us live on the top. You're right. So he's gonna not do that. Of course. Okay, we're gonna do the maximum I possible. Maximum I space possible. And extend. Is that gonna work? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This is hard. This is difficult. This is capture, cut. This could be a big problem. This could be a huge problem. This is a huge problem. He extends in. Yeah, this guy gives me the creeps. Creeps, guys. Creepy creeps. Creepy creeps. I'm gonna have to play this move. All right, so this ended up, he survived very, very well, so he's probably doing much better now. See, like these kinds of moves are all. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. He clearly doesn't AI all the time. He doesn't bot all the time for sure. But does he do it sometimes? That's a question. It's very hard to like. At least he exudes a feeling that he does, which is a very, very uncomfortable feeling. Very, very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. He plays lots of games that are like 40 moves long and everything. I remember checking one of my games with him. I'm like, the kinds of moves, the kinds of AI moves that he came up with were very, very outstanding. But then sometimes he's very weak at the fighting aspects of the game. So it's like he's weak, but he's not that weak. That's how it is. Alright. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 60 points for white here. 10, 20, 30. Maybe 50 points for black, 60 points for white. Black does have more potential. We definitely have work to do. So that's why we played the strongest move we can find here. However, I don't expect this to trouble him much. You guys know what I mean. Don't expect this to trouble him much. He's probably gonna try to um, transition into the corner. Transition into the corner. So that's why this move is a bit surprising. So that's why that move was a bit surprising. But you know, if he just connects this and runs out, he hasn't lost anything in the corner, which is very problematic from Black's perspective. See? 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 The kinds of moves that comes out of this guy's brain. So we're gonna try to save this group. Kinds of moves that comes out of this guy's brain. Let's see how he answers this. Maybe extend. Extend is problematic. We might push, we may be able to push first, which could deal with that extend. Okay, we're gonna play here. Gonna play a Sente like this. We're gonna have one eye. Maybe we can have a second eye. I don't know, let's play this. If he pushes, we're gonna have a Sente move. I'm pretty sure that's a Sente move. Nothing is for sure, huh? Nothing is for sure with this guy. probably Sente. He has to capture this. He could do that, but oh, that's a big mistake. Now this is Ko, and not gonna do anything. What? Okay. Well, yeah. See, that's it's very hard. It's very hard with this guy to really pinpoint him. He makes very silly mistakes, like the last one, capturing a Ko. But then, just you guys watch. He's gonna make the game close. It's gonna be like a half-point game at the end. It's one of those. It's one of those. See, now he's gonna play super well. We have to do this. This is Sente for weight. Now he's gonna play super well. Some turn on AI at the later stages. I think that's what this guy does. But that's why this guy only gives me the creeps. He's like he's only super uncomfortable. He's not like egregious. We'll see. Like these are very good moves. See? See? Really creepy, this guy. He thinks he's being smart. He's like, oh yeah. It's never gonna be obvious. My opponents, they think I'm just a regular player. Maybe he thinks this way. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he's like, oh, they know I'm botting and they would still play with me. This is great. I don't know. I don't know how these people think. The creepsters. The creepsters. The stealth spotters. Because everything is better if you turn on stealth mode. And sometimes they just play a game without ever botting. Sometimes. But that's very rare. That's very rare. Ace. Wow. A skillful taking care of this group, huh? Some eye space now. He's got. I have a saying. Seems like everyone is a 9-dan online. Yeah. Anyways, this is why this guy gives me the creeps. And look at this creepy name, Turtle Head. Total creep. Total creep, total dweeb, huh? How's that for a nickname? Total creep, total dweeb. Hey Paige, what's up, Paige? How are you doing? We were just talking about how this guy gives me the creeps all over whenever we play him. Sometimes he plays like Fox 6 and 7 then, so he's not that tough. But then again, sometimes he turns it on and he's like very difficult to deal with. So in that sense, he he fully embodies the spirit of the creeper, who gives people the creeps, as we mentioned. Doing alright, getting ready to teach stuff. To do teaching stuff. Good, good, good. I see what White is doing. He's not gonna cut. No, I think he has to cut. Okay. Sounds like a botter. The creepy botter. Look, he's gonna come up with like the best. Um, he's gonna come up with the best way of capturing the stones, like this move for 2 more points. No? Okay, he didn't. Yeah, but then if he does do that, the extend is sente, so he plays here, we extend. He has to go inside, so maybe that's why he doesn't do it. We should have just jumped. I don't know what we were doing with this fancy knight's move stuff. As you guys can see how creepy this person is. Right? Remember, who had the first move here? I believe we had the first move on the right. But who's got the corner now? It's White. Who's got a safe group here? White. Creeps. This guy gives me the creeps. Does this? The only question now is, does this move also protect this in the corner? Don't be. I'm not surprised if it does. And let's just say I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Look how perfect this thing is. Far enough away, close enough to the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it does. What a surprise, right, guys? What a surprise. It protects the cut. But in any case, this is good moves by White, so it's not bad. It's not bad playing against people like this who give you the creeps. Tanukis, the one moment. Did he reach safety already? hope he didn't reach safety already. That would be bad news for us. But yeah, that's this guy for you guys. That's exactly how this guy plays. He lets the game go, 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 and then he turns on his. I assume he turns on his computers, and then he plays this clawing his way back kind of a game. Very annoying, of course. Yeah, see. At least we can lose by 0.5. I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't think we're gonna lose by 0.5. It's this one is either a 50 points loss or something or something similar, I guess. See, we have made 0 eyes. Michael, is that your dog? Yes, that's my dog. That's Zichun Pup. That's Zichun Pup. See, this guy gives me the creeps. Does he give you guys the creeps? He's so creepy, right? Isn't he so creepy? So creepy. So creepy. Creepy. How can I be cheating? I played one bad move. That's exactly what he says. How could I be botting? I played a bad move. Yeah. What do you guys think? Verdict on this guy? Guilty without a trial? Guilty without trial, huh? All right. Here's what the ranking graph looks like. Here's what the ranking graph looks like. And it's a good time for us to transition into what do you call it? Explore Baduk. We're gonna do that next. Here's the AI graph. Okay, the first few moves probably he's still free. He's still free roaming, but here White is already doing better.
Someone invites you to play.
Interesting. Let's check here. Capture. Okay, good, good. Uh, this is uh, this is still unclear, but okay, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I hope this one is not, because that means he's using it to get ahead, and then he lets himself go. Oh, oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. Usually now they start, taking over as a human. Okay. Very surprised that well, what? Okay, okay. So that move is still the AI move. He's still, what? Okay, interesting. Hmm. He hits the AI moves too easily in the beginning of the game, so that makes me think he's turning it on like even now as we speak. But now I'm sure, AI wants him to live, and then he didn't live, and then now he's like, I don't know. This is probably him by himself. So this is what happened in the game. We are still at 1%. Oh, right, I remember he made this mistake. So still totally fine for White. Um, but yeah, no, he has been playing for a while. Now we're winning as expected. Did okay at this moment, but you can all see how White is really gaining a lot of points back. This was an okay move. Mm. Wow, wow, wow. So we played the AI move, even though we said should have just played
Someone invites you to
the
play.
jump move. Interesting. Oh, extend. Oh, yeah, yes, yes, like this, and then connect. Oh, we didn't think of this. That would have been nice. Okay, but he did find this move. You see, the AI move is here with this two-space jump, which also protects the corner for super efficiency. Okay, good. Hurried. We still have a 10-point lead at this point, a 9-point lead at this point. Crazy. Okay, perfect. All right, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm giving this guy guilty until proven innocent here. Guilty until proven giga guilty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely um, again. So that's one guy who just wants to have as much fun as possible. Plays a game. Maybe he's even trying to improve. Um, I have no idea. Okay. Time to open up Explore Baduk. Where is it? Oh, right here. Chrome. Okay, there we go. There we go. Open this baby up. Close this baby down. Open this baby up. Great. Guilty until proven giga guilty. That's funny. Giga guilty. Yeah. After all we've seen on the internet nowadays, we're beginning to have a rather a rather low threshold on AI accusations. Okay, great. What I feel um, what I feel bad about is that guy. I saw Andrei Kravitz playing with that guy. Played like 5 games or something. I'll bet you Andrew Kravitz was thinking like, how could this guy be so bad, and how come I keep losing to this guy, right? Played like 5 games with him. I played 3 games before, interspersed from like all from like all over the like once every some amount of time, and and
Someone invites you to play.
yeah, yeah, that's why this guy gives me the creeps. That's why we have stopped playing with him ever since. And yeah, yeah, it was what a creeper. Okay. Anyways, this is Baduk. Explore Baduk. I don't know if he got like Korean sponsors. I would call it Explore Go or Explore Weiqi. Um, okay. Now, how did we open up a game last time? Anyways, this is us. No, that's not us. My profile. This is us. Teacher, 1P, level 3. Record, 2 and 2. How did we open up a game before? Do you guys remember? Hello. Hello. Someone said hello to us. Great. Create game. Bullets. fast, fast. We set the game anyways, so we'll do Fisher time. 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Add the game. Here's our game, and we'll see how we find the game. Kuroshi came to ask for a game. He is an 8Q. Let's wait for 2 minutes and then first check out the website. And then we will go play on the website. Okay. Guilty until proven guilty. Yeah, we're definitely not giving that guy any anything. Any leniency or anything. Okay, let's go check out the Tsumego on explorebaduk. I did promise I was gonna do explorebaduk at least for a while, so first Nanyang Cup. Ooh, this is a posted video. That's interesting. But let's first check out some of their Tsumego.
Hello everyone, Benjamin Driangenesia, one dan professional from France.
How did he pronounce his name? Benjamin Driangenesia. I think we did a pretty good job.
And today we are going to review the first...
Oh, Tsumego. Never mind. No. Advanced. How do we open up a new game? Okay, I guess we have to open up a new browser. Now, what do you guys see here? You guys see what I see, right? So, I'm gonna navigate back to the Benjamin Driangenesia. It's not that hard to pronounce.
Benjamin Driangenesia, one dan professional from
Hello,
France.
QQ.
And today we are going to review the first...
The Tsumego section is not very good.
Cup.
Not very good? That's good news. That means we can solve most of it, huh?
So is white and Wanting How is black. So let's see how the game went.
We're skipping ahead. This looks like a very good interface for reviews.
Until here, nothing special happened. Black got 2 Shimare, which is rare, but on the other hand, white is getting a fast development.
I loved the Tsumego section, although it lacks a lot of useful features. It lacks a lot of useful features. It has a lot of wrong answers, and it's missing a lot of answers. I love the UI.
In the game, I was very surprised.
There are also some odd problems that have 2 questions on them. And you have to guess which one it wants you to click. Aha! Typical.
The bottom.
All this can be solved if we just if we put down the perfectionist self and accept that an imperfect answer is good.
For example,
we'll be prepared. Thanks for the heads up.
Away to do something in the corner, it would not be a proper timing because white didn't waste any moves yet try cutting the h15 stone. What I mean by that is that, let's say black played here in the game.
They will fix it,
now
they
white
told
tries
me.
to cut.
It's just not priority. Yeah. I imagine what will be priority is fixing the timeout issues. Sometimes the clock, the time trackers.
You just kept your 2 stones, which is kind of a small territory compared to the fast development that black got in the corner.
Sometimes it makes some people rank out. A timeout.
If black tries to right away save the stones, here, this would give a very bad shape to black. We could imagine something like that, for example. And that would be absolute disaster for black. There's a cut. You can even also try to now get all the corner in center, because there's also a cut in G17. So that would be a complete disaster for black. So for that reason, they didn't do anything until finally black was the first to do this pip. White connects and black plays here. At this point, white's next move was my first surprise here, that he played here. For me, I would almost right away play this move. Obviously, black would never answer here, as I've
What?
shown just
He would
before.
never answer that?
White would get this wedge, and now the
Yeah.
black shape would be broken. So most likely, what would black do is do a very symmetrical shape right here. If now white would end up trying to cut the stones, you would still have a lot of ag in the corner, and also black would be able to enclose a very nice area on the right. Obviously, fight would happen there, but that framework is pretty scary.
That sounds about right.
So most likely here, white would actually end up jumping. Now black could save the stones, but again, this would be, I think, a very normal way of playing for both. Now the interesting part is that the San Agi at c17 is not that interesting, at least not yet, because that would also help white to connect. If we imagine something like this, for example, and black tries to make something in the corner, the fact that now white can cut off that stone and connect all of his group would be very, very nice for white. So it gives less value to the c17 invasion. So that's what I was hoping to see. Instead, white just extended. Then black played here, and there came my second surprise, because white attached. I really thought that white would actually cut off the stones right away. If black goes through, then white goes through. It's indeed a lot of points for black, but it's also a massive influence for white. And this is the kind of game where I would feel better as white, or at least I would feel more comfortable playing these kind of situations. In the game, we see some kind of a trade where white gets his base and black gets a nice shape on the outside. After a few exchange, now white plays this. This move is quite important to cut off the black group from any easy connection to the right, and also
So
to
to
have
make go for
the white
you,
group to the
I
left.
have seen it already.
Let's
The one
imagine
that doesn't have an
a
answer.
more normal move, maybe something
There
like
are
this.
a few like that.
Most likely we
That
would
makes
see
sense.
a move around here, this area for black. First of all, putting pressure on the white group. There's still a weak point at K18, and also black would be connecting his group while making a nice influence for the center. That moves make a lot of sense. Now black gets a big point, also trying to aim again at the C17 invasion. And white makes sure that now his shape is very solid by playing K12. I like this move very much because it really settles the white group, and now white can fight freely all over the board. There is no more weak group to take care of. And so that's a very, what we call the honte move in Japanese, so a very solid move that really will simplify white fighting plan in the future. Black goes for the invasion here. And this actually was a mistake from white, because in this variation you can see that black lived quite easily in the corner and even in center, because now black has time to come back and help the outside.
Aha, you have done even the beginner
Here
section.
actually what AI was recommending,
Oh boy.
which I think is really not human to play, is to really keep the center. So black would simply capture, sorry, white would capture, black would connect, and now white would have time to come back for this big move. The idea is that black cannot really fight here.
At the
because
very
then
beginning,
would
it was
that
randomized problems.
since the ladder is good for white, this would not be a good fight for black to have, as you can see. So that was the reason why this move here was bad for white. But I think again that's very difficult for a human to see.
It's very difficult for anyone to see.
So in the game we have a few exchange. Black gets out quite nicely. White makes some points on the left side, even though there's still quite some magi as well. And after this last move by white, to really make sure there is no more problem on the left side, and also to still put some pressure on the black group, finally black moves away from this zone and plays this move. This move is quite big and also aiming at several things. First of all, the dream of black would be to capture, let's imagine a move here, would be to capture the zone like that. So really not giving any eye shape and eye space for the two white stones. And also, if white tries to fight, like he does in the game, you could imagine later on some trouble happening to the white group, perhaps. If the fight would go that white is able, if black is able to put some stones in this area, for example.
Definitely can you imagine
So
that?
obviously white cannot let black surround such a zone, so he goes for the reduction. And this leads to a fight where black is trying to cut off the two groups to try to put an attack also on the top white group. It leads to an interesting sequence here. I believe many players would actually maybe like to play this one.
Yeah, I would have played
There is
that.
still some problem in the shape. For example, if black now would to play this one, you can still connect as white, but you would capture in a false eye with
Yes,
a ko,
very awkward,
and
yes.
still black can play here, now surrounding the two white stones, and so white shapes would not feel so comfortable.
Wow, this game looks very dangerous for white, huh?
This is why white plays this one, because now if black simply answers, white extends now, and now this will be a real eye in the center and much more easy for white to fight. But in the game, black really has a lot of fighting spirit, and he went for this variation. Here the idea is that if white simply answers, then like that, white will most likely not die because it has one solid eye and there is like multiple cuts in the center, and you can also turn at R12. But you do need to add a move. Perhaps white would go for this one, which is also quite big, or perhaps white would cut around here. But in any case, it would end up with black being able to play this move, and again putting lots of pressure on the two white stones, which would not be such an easy fight for white to get out of.
That's super
So
dead.
instead, white didn't back away, and he cut the side. You could think about capturing the two stones, but actually there will be very big danger, because now if white turns, technically black would be able to leave, but it would be a very painful life, and in the same way, white would end up also being pretty much alive and destroying all of black's pawns in the corner or in the bottom side. So even though you take a very nice, you get a very nice turtle back in the center, that would be kind of useless.
Yes, that's what it's called, a turtle back.
So in the game, black ends up answering here. Finally, white comes back. And we see a very similar situation to what I showed earlier. In that case, white was able to enter the right side, black connect with S13, but now it's black's turn to play. And now comes a decisive moment in the fight. Black should have just pulled back here.
What?
The idea
Would
is
not
that
have done that.
if now white tries to make a life, so first of all, he could play quite some forcing moves around here. Like those are all forcing for the life of the black group.
So turn
Then
S6.
white would be able to
So white can't make
take
two
off
eyes there.
the stone here. This would lead to some kind of fight, but like long story short, that would end up with the black stone pretty much dying. But here, black wouldn't try to save the stones. He would simply again go for this move. And now with the P6 stone that I just showed earlier, the ag in the corner would be very limited, and probably the two white stones would die. On the other hand, white also got a nice point in the center, so the game would be still fairly close. The problem in the game is that black played this one.
Oh my god, that
which
looks
led
exactly
to
the
this
same.
This exchange by white, which creates some ag. Because now, if we look at the exact same situation, let's imagine that again white would end up cutting here. If we make a fight, the problem is that white will anyway live on the right side, but that also creates now lots of ag around here. If you were to, for example, play Atari here, you would end up in a world of problem with this cut. If you capture, I can capture the 3 stones, and if you try to Atari, I can simply go out, and there is no proper answer for black. Even if you try to answer, for example, from this one, then you might sure save those stones, but then you will end up losing the corner right here. So that small exchange was very powerful by white in the future. Actually,
Too greedy,
if black would end up playing the proper move, the following move by white was also quite impressive that AI showed, was to play this one. The idea is that if black simply cuts off white here, then white again
Previous
would end up
diagram
living,
looked a lot
somehow in the center,
better
probably
for
starting
black.
with the cut or starting with all the forcing moves I've shown earlier. But now with this exchange, it will be very hard for black to kill.
Capture
If
everything.
black comes back and kills the ag, and white is able to play here. And if black goes for this one, there will be a lot of ag, for example, with such sequence, also aiming to connect at the first line and aiming at killing the black corner. So that's the kind of move that AI can see, and I think it's really not so easy for human to see. But in any case, in the game, black played here, which allowed for this nice
Ag to be
ag.
created. Does white?
So in the game, pretty much very similar variation to what I've shown is happening. White is able to make a life. At any moment, white can just simply play here,
Someone
play
invites
here,
you to play.
and make an eye. In the game, white pushed to test the reaction of black. And after a couple of exchanges here, all of that was incentive for black. So now we can see that black put a lot of pressure on this white group, but the group is alive. Simply because when black has to come back here, white can play in center, make an eye in center, and come back and capture 2 stones. So the white group is alive. Painfully, but it's alive. So now black just doesn't touch this area. And he comes back to kill the stones. But now the problem from earlier, which I've shown with the cut, are appearing. After this cut, black plays here because he has to defend his shape. White gets this nice extend, trying now to create some agi in the corner. And that was a very beautiful sequence by white, so by Shinjin-so, because here there's a lot of agi to deal with. For example, in the game, black played here. And when I first saw this move, I was actually wondering why black couldn't simply play here. The reason is now that if you try to really kill everything, you will end up with some very disgusting shapes. And for example, something very easy to do, like now if black tries to capture those stones, just a simple push like this, for example, would lead to a lot of problems, because now if black wants to save the top group, now you would end up with this move center.
Yeah,
so
if black got
for
everything
example,
on the bottom,
then you will simply able to go out, and black would be dead. And similarly, if you capture here, white would be able to play this one and kill the whole corner. So those sequences are very difficult to see, but they've seen it, and this is why in the game black, instead of going for this one, goes for this one, which creates agi for white. And now white can end up connecting on the first line. That might look like a sad sequence for white, but it was a very strong black area, so the fact that white is able to
that sequence for white
so
was actually a happy sequence for white.
Pretty much a victory for white. A local victory, at least. And the most painful here is the fact that later white can still even play something like this, for example, to show the most crude way. You have to disconnect the white stone, and then white can still live with this move. So there's still even agi in that corner. So that was really a beautiful reduction by white. But obviously now it's too early to live in the corner, so white has to play this one. Black is trying to make some shenanigans in white's territory. Obviously here, if white would end up simply pulling back, then black would be alive. This is a classic tripod shape, which is known as the smallest living form in the game of Go. So like this. And here, the most likely, if white plays this one, black would not right away play here. Probably black would try first to do something in the center, but at least the agi is always there. The life is always there for black. So in the game, white cannot allow that, and he cuts here.
Okay.
This is where things start to become complicated for black, because at this moment, black was able to go through the white's territory, but white was able also to save the two stones in the center. And instead, what black should have done was to first Atari and go for the shoulder hit. The idea here is quite simple, is that, well, if you just simply try to go for the points, for the cash, then black would play here and capture the two white stones in a very nice manner. So instead, probably here, white would play here, black has to come back and connect, white would again play something here, but here there would be some problems. Again, technically black can cut off the two stones. Black can even start to try by poking around here, and also some agi here will start to awaken, as we will see later in the game. But instead, black went for this one. So he's able to break through the territory, but now white can save the two stones.
What? The bottom dies?
Actually, in the game, white played here. White could have played this one and simply to kill the stones. I think probably white was afraid that this move is pretty annoying, because now it creates a local ko. which would of course entrap the whole white group, even though there is still some problem also on the outside. But that AG, I think, was a bit scary for white. So instead, white preferred to play the extension here, which is Sente for the black group, because yeah, we have to remember that the whole black group at the top is not alive. And now black is in some kind of danger. So here, that was the losing move for black. Here, what black should have done is to make an eye, and so to leave like this. It might look like there is still some problems in the center. This would kill the local eye, but that would create lots of trouble here for white, too many cuts, and basically black would end up leaving plus destroying the whole white territory. So it's not possible here for white to kill. So if black goes for this, most likely white would simply atterri here, play here, maybe even play here for the points.
I see.
So, but in the game, problem is that black played this one. I'm guessing also with time pressure. And when
Holly Heroes, thanks
here,
for the follow,
black
guys. We're
resign.
watching Explore
The reason is
Baduk
quite simple.
videos.
It's simply that if now black connects,
Later, we're gonna check out Explore
Black can
Baduk
play here,
Sumego.
and basically the whole black group is dead. Actually, most likely white would start with this one, which is a bit more clean. If black connects, now you can kill the whole group. And if instead black, for example, tries to go for this eye, then now we can come back to this local Tesuji. And the whole black group will be dead. So that was a very difficult sequence. And it really shows why this was a mistake by black, because he allowed white to get stronger in the center instead of this one that would put more pressure on the two white stones. And that's probably where black lost the game. And after that, it was very nice reading by Shinjin So that he doesn't need to actually fight for the two stones at the very end, and he can just let them connect, but he can kill the whole group. So Shinjin So won the game here by resignation. This is the first final. I will not cover the second match of the final, but Shinjin So also won that one. So in the end, he was the winner of the first Noyon Cup.
Okay.
Thank you for watching this review, and see you next time.
Thank you, Ben Zero, for the review. Okay, great. Great. That looked, that was pretty good. Sumego, solve puzzles. Professional coming soon, so advanced. Puzzle solved 17 times, wow. Oh my god, a full board puzzle. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is this? What is going on? What is going on here, guys? What do we have here? I have no idea what's going on. Alright, we have to capture this. We have to cut down on the liberties as much as we can. Well, jump runs into that, so that's not gonna That's not gonna work. This runs into the connect. So what is this? All right, I see it. Then we have to honey. I didn't see this. Should be okay. We're gonna block. No? What? Why not? Why not? All right. All right. I guess it's the same thing. Is it the same thing? Okay, I guess it's the same thing. All right, and then we'll go. This whole big thing in the middle kind of gave it away, guys. Yes, did we read out this ladder? No, we did not read out this ladder, but do we know this ladder is gonna work 100%? The laziness. The laziness. Wait, is this what they call the heart? Oh, the laziness. I bet you they're very... Whoever came up with this problem must be very proud of themselves, huh? It's like 100 moves. Oh, well, this one... I'm afraid we are gonna have to code this one. Right? We're gonna have to code this one. Unless we play this one. I think we're gonna have to code this one. Wait, was this right or not? Was this right or not? Was this right or not? Was the code right or not right? That's the Chen pop in the background. How do we know if we got this one right or not? Well, it was puzzle solved 2 times, and now it's puzzle solved 3 times, so great. How do we go to the next puzzle? Right, next puzzle. Can't find our puzzle. Well, we're not doing this one again. Can't find our puzzle. Okay, so, oh my god, not this one again. Oh my god. This ladder shenanigans again. I'm just glad we found the ladder right away, huh? Oh my god. Just happy we found the ladder right away. Great. Okay, so it sort of randomizes, huh? If it sort of randomizes, that's not good. That doesn't help us solve the problems. Ah, this ended up in the co. Did we solve this? So 3 times. Oh, incredible. Okay, so I guess we solved this. This one is not so incredible. Okay. Next. How are we supposed to? We only have 4 liberties. Oh, I see, I see. It's the outside. We could go for the big-headed ghost, but usually it's a knight's move. And here. Maybe here. Alright, we got it. It's here. Oh, it's not there. Should work. Ah, it's not here. Okay, fine, no worries. I wonder if this is considered solved. Should be. Is the answer here? Is it here? Hmm. Tricky. Ah! 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 The connect. I think we have been one-upped. Ah, the connect. All right, we'll go for it. Was right. Okay, nailed it. Okay, great. Well, I'm just glad we're nailing through these. This is crazy. How could we find any problems inside here? It's crazy. Oh my god. This one may really be impossible, guys. Hard to figure out where to start. That's where we start. Okay, that makes an I. Good, good, good. No, raw first. If we don't play that wedge, I don't know what we do. Ah, fine. So we did have it okay. But what happens now? But what happens now? I don't see it. Do you guys see it? Thanks for the follow, Dubwise. Hmm? Hmm? Well, this is how we do it, but maybe Hane. Hmm. Okay, this will do it too. No? This move is gonna work. No? What does it want us? Oh, the Atari from the back. Ah, great. Great. We'll consider that solved. T15 was a great call. We'll consider that solved, huh? Perfect. No, no. Take it back for us. Okay, great. Consider that solved. This is great training, guys. I'm really getting trained. Do you guys believe it? But it was T14. Okay, where's the move? It's not here, really? I would have guessed here for sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure we checked every single spot. Not check one. Did we not check any of these spots? I was forewarned that some of these don't have answers, right? Answer was here, but how do we go on to the next? Oh my god. I thought we checked that the second or the third time. The answer was not where we played. Perfect. So this one did have an answer. This one was wrong. Not the most difficult problem, but we got it wrong. No, this point, we're not gonna make it through a lot of problems by the end of today. But that's okay, this is good for practice. Cool. Great. Hmm. Okay. Oh, uh, oh, help. Ko was right. Okay, okay. Could the top pros solve all these in a blink? The top pros and people like me, we can't solve these in a blink. All that we can do is recall from some experience of having solved something like the puzzle. Like that one, I couldn't have solved it. But I remember the answers. I remember what I did before. Like that specific problem, I did exactly that one problem. So it's not a solving exercise, it's a recalling exercise. Not able to recall this one. Hmm. Can't go on to the next problem until we solve this one, which is a bit of a pain. Okay. But this is totally alive. What? That was correct? Wait, was totally alive? I don't know if that's right. This problem was exact recall. I've never done that problem. Um, exact recall. Don't worry, it's not as impressive as it looks. Same thing, it's exact recall. Hmm? Oh, I see. How stupid of me. Again, it's exact recall. Huh? What? Neither of those? I see what it is. It's one-legged chicken, and you guys are like, what in hell is Michael talking about? One-legged chicken? I don't see a one-legged chicken. I don't see a one-legged chicken. Don't need that. I don't see a one-legged chicken. Do you see the one-legged chicken now, guys? Why is it not extend? Capture here. It is extend. The answer is extend. It's one-legged chicken. This isn't a shape you would encounter in a game. But what can we do before? Ah! Yes, we found the one other move that makes a one-legged chicken shape. Good, good, good. Well done, well done. The one-legged chicken. See, this one, I did exactly this problem before, but did not recall the answer. I guess I recalled this answer. All right, finally we found a game. It's Paige. Great. Hello, have a good game. Great. 10 minutes remaining. Are you guys
10
ready?
minutes remaining.
Yes. Get ready for many more 10-minute remainings, guys.
Minutes remaining.
Yes. Yes. You have to maximize the number of 10-minute remaining warnings. Every move.
10 minutes remaining.
Yes.
10 minutes remaining.
Huh? Huh? Did I just hear 10 minutes remaining?
10 minutes remaining.
Great. Now we tweaked around our interface a little bit. I don't know if it let me go fix that. Okay, it's a little bit. we're gonna have to do this. Great.
10
Great.
minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining.
Now it says 10 minutes remaining twice. This is great. I wonder if
10 minutes remaining.
I think we just fixed the 10 minutes remaining bug, guys. Nice! We finally found a game. This is great.
10 minutes remaining.
10 minutes remaining. What is the one-legged chicken? Ah, it's a one-legged chicken. One-legged chicken. What's a one-legged chicken? It's where you extend to the first line and you have two liberties, and both of your opponents have two liberties, but he can't fill in either liberty to the left and right. One-legged chicken. You may know it by the outer name, which is called the golden rooster stands on one leg. You may know the you may know it by that name, by its alter ego name. It's a little more famous for that one. What do you think? In other words, we are playing 10 minutes remaining. Have a few seconds before 10 minutes remaining.
10 minutes remaining.
We just jumped. We went for the conservative stuff. Conservative.
10 minutes remaining. Ten minutes remaining.
Getting a not so good, not so happy feeling from this game. So that's why we decided to let White go into the corner.
10 minutes remaining.
10 minutes remaining. Okay. We did
10 minutes remaining.
We did plan to do this, Joseki.
Ten minutes remaining.
10 minutes remaining. Yeah, we're gonna be at the 10 minutes remaining for a while.
10 minutes remaining.
Nice.
Ten minutes remaining.
That's our cue for the move. 10 minutes remaining, our cue for the move. Hmm?
10 minutes remaining.
There we go.
Ten minutes remaining.
All right, we answered here. Ten minutes remaining is our cue, guys. It's the secret password.
10 minutes remaining.
All right, we played one more. This Joseki didn't turn out as good for us as we had expected.
10 minutes remaining.
But you know, at 10 minutes remaining, this is all we can do. Ooh, I don't know if we made it to the 10 minutes remaining on the previous.
10 minutes remaining.
We did. We'll play one here. Anything that's on the outside.
10 minutes remaining.
Okay, this extend should be Sente for later. Why don't we? Why don't we? Can't. I'm not one to resist this kind of stuff. This kind of annoying peep. It's like a decision point. Can this be Tanuki'd? Probably not. The last extension or some practical endgame stuff?
10 minutes remaining.
Let's go for the last extension. 10 minutes remaining. Oh, that's a nice invasion.
10 minutes remaining.
Gotta go on the offense.
Ten minutes remaining.
Gotta go on the offense. Uncomfortable, but it's what we have to do.
10 minutes remaining.
This is for the eye spaces. When the peep happens, I think the peep is gonna be our cue to get hung out of there. This does feel pretty good for white, doesn't it? You know, actually we have quite a lot more territory than we had imagined. Is this the same as raccoon dog belly? Raccoon dog belly? I'm not sure. This black must be a bot playing exactly a move after 10 seconds every time, yeah. You know, that's what many of the botters do. They click, they let the thing run for 5 seconds, they get an answer, and then they click back. But we played the last few moves rather quickly, so we got like 10:30, got like 30 more seconds. Gonna have to run this down to the 10-minute mark. Lucia is rating us with a party of 16 viewers. Thanks Thanks. And we are playing on Explore Baduk.
10 minutes
10
remaining.
minutes remaining. That's our cue. And this group, I think we're okay for now. We can peep for ice space, this for ice space, extend for ice space. So I think we're okay for now. So now we're gonna start attacking the top. White did make, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 moves before, so if we could get some headway here, that would be great. But usually, your opponent having played 4 moves here usually means that you're not gonna be able to make any headway here. But we're trying. We're trying. We can cut another stone now. This is very strong. Didn't allocate for a peep of this offensiveness. Directly, we just strengthened this. White comes in here right away.
10 minutes remaining.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We have been found, guys. We have been found from our hiding spot. And now we have no choice but to come out and face the light. Listen, Mikey, if you win this game, can you type at the end? You can take this page from my book. I don't know, Sugar. I don't know if that comment is as clever as you ascribe. But yeah, that peep, that really screwed us up. We would have turned strength and cutting point if we had a second chance. Oh my god. Look at our position on the bottom. It's totally destroyed. Totally destroyed. What do you think about Explore Baduk? I like the interface. It has a very clean and bright feel to it. I have heard that people prefer a dark mode to it, which is also good. And at the end of the day, the server is gonna come down to the players that that it will attract and do not attract. So, oh, yeah. It has a nice interface, but I use dark mode. I didn't know if there was a dark mode, but
10 minutes
is
remaining.
definitely good. Okay, 10 minutes remaining. That's our cue. That's a cue for our move. Chrome plugin. Chrome plugin. Yeah, that
10 minutes remaining.
makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's Atari here so we can jump. So we can jump here. This is now very crazy, but the bad news for us is every white move that was made before is now quite useful. And that's never good news for us. You guys know what I mean.
Ten minutes remaining.
That's our cue to play.
Ten minutes remaining.
Extend. Block. This wants to keep going here.
10 minutes remaining.
Play some defense. Another very nice
10 minutes remaining.
move. Orange Zeppelin, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Welcome.
10 minutes remaining.
We're gonna have some trouble keeping up with the 10 minutes remaining.
10 minutes remaining.
Chrome plugin, dark mode, yeah. Good ideas. Yeah.
10 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
10 minutes remaining.
I'm having trouble reading out a lot of stuff, as you guys can tell.
10 minutes remaining.
This is not good. I don't think I can read this out.
10 minutes remaining.
I don't think I can read this out.
10 minutes remaining.
Oh. Looks like you are in trouble. It is what it looks like.
Ten minutes remaining.
So white has found life. How are we gonna find life? Is a question. How are we gonna find the life?
Ten minutes remaining.
All right. Special tactics. Special tactics. Engaged.
Ten minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining. Ten minutes remaining.
All right. No more 10 minutes remaining. 'I have to fix this too.
Ten minutes remaining.
Oh, the headbutt. Oh no. Although this doesn't have to be bad. We'll play here. Ah. The first very defensive move we have gotten out of the opponent. Mm-hmm. Block. We just cut. This always works. Ah, here comes the inside move. Always welcome. Still in big trouble, of course. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Didn't play this Atari yet. Ah. Yeah. Uh. Are we gonna go for this as our last ditch effort? This was very well done by Wade. Maybe we could have held on by playing here. Let's make a peep. Yeah, the bottom is something like a double co. Key emphasis is something like a double co, so not exactly a double co. Hmm. Wow, everyone's streaming on Fridays apparently. Well, welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. I think the game was under control until we really we just pressed, and you're still gonna play this, and then we double honeyed. I don't know what this is. Maybe we get a double co situation, and then we can forever win this co. Needless to say, this is a little far fetched. Huh?
10 minutes remaining.
Hmm.
10 minutes remaining.
It's interesting. How about a move here? $55 for white. 55 for black. Is this
10
trade
minutes
what we were
remaining.
looking for? I'm not sure. Our live in quadruple. Okay, it was really I'm sure we were at 0%, 0.0% for like 50 moves. We may still be at 0.0% now. Some sort of step code, I don't know. I've only seen your YouTube videos. Never caught you here. Neat, welcome. Kiwi Reki, thanks for the follow. Orange Zeppelin, thanks for the follow. Why not take the code, sir, P15? P15 P15 was the long shot. It was always a long shot. I do not think we had a good shot of killing black or anything close to killing black, so I do not think we had a good shot at that. We may still be at 0%, but you know, you know how it is. Mm, 60 points. Hmm. How big is this? I have no clue. I have no idea how big some of these moves are. think we messed this one up too at the end. Cut. Yeah. Hmm. It's the toughest win ever if we pose this through.
Someone
Anyways,
invites you to
very good
play.
for showcasing of Explore Baduk, right? Like 13 points. Yes, it's like 10 points. And 20, 25. Hmm? Aha. Okay, we're definitely playing this way. We're gonna have to come back to here, I know it. Ten, 15, 20, 30, 40. 58, 59. $67? What? 59 to 67? That's a little bit close, which is just close is great. I mean, it was not close before, so close is good. Close is good. To capture that sometime soon. I mean, connect this sometime soon. Capture this. It's good for the thickness. Page is so strong. Page is so strong. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can believe it. Of course, of course. Page is so strong. Do you think she can become an AGA pro, or is she too old for that? No, there is no age limit. No, there's no age limit. I I was I was 30. I was 34, and I was 34, and they were 45-year-olds. So there's no age limit.
Someone
For
invites you to
EGF
play.
proquos, they're thinking of introducing an yeah. Let's just say that 45-year-olds playing Go and hogging all the 45-year-olds hogging all the what do you call it, opportunities for the young people. Let's just say there's not that many of these. Let's just say there's a limited number of these. Limited number, severely limited number of these. All right. Yeah, it's like 68 points for black. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 6, 7, 8. I do think there's less than 10 points on the board.
Someone invites you to play.
Oh my god, someone invites me to play. But I have no idea what the count actually is. Probably should have thrown in. The good thing here is this is a double ko, so it's not a big deal for us. You can just fade the ko. Could even fade this ko. Alright, since I'm a pro, let's get an exact count. It's 14, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. 60 points for white. Mm. 72 for black. Is that enough? 61 to 72. 10. Um, 12, 22, 32, 42, 52, 58. Is 58 right for white? 22, 32, 42, 52, 62, 72. 72 to 58? That's like 14 points on the board. That's like 6.5. That's not, that's like borderlining uncomfortable territory. It's borderlining uncomfortable. Two coats each, right? Gonna be fine. Okay. If we win, it would be hardest victory ever. I don't think we actually got 14 points on the board. Now let's take all these and dames. Info. Japanese, okay. Japanese. But might as well finish it all. Okay. Alright. If it's 14 points on the board, it would be 7.5. I don't think it's 7.5. It's probably 5.5. Of course, remember the last time we did this, we thought it was 5.5. It was 18.5. All right, black wins by 6.5. Okay, it was 13 points on the board. Thanks. We'll say thanks. Always my second half. At a maximum age you can become pro. Seems like it will be set 35 to 40-ish. It looks rough. I think that is unlikely, as Rob Van Zeist possibly becoming pro at 73 years old. But he has European champ for many years. Rob is like top 20 in Europe for sure. Imagine thinking rating is a limiting factor. No reason he can't become. The limiting factor for the US, there is going to be no limiting factors for the US. Because every time we had a pro qualifiers recently, the what do you call it? We got like 11 or 12. We've never gotten like 15 people, unless it's like 2012 or something. There is one player in the US. Zichen beat someone close to Page's rating with 3 stones in a rated game. There was some guy called Edward Zhang in the US. His rating is 5.91. He was 6 point something at the time of Go Congress. We played Edward with 3 stones. We won by 110 points. I mean, anything is possible. I could beat Kejie on a good day, assuming he forgets to put stones in the lid. In person? Lol. Alright. You cannot beat Kejie on your best day and his worst day. You are all correct. You are all correct. But then again, my dog Zichen Pup can beat Kejie on his worst day. Imagine how she plays Go. She plays Go and then puts it in the bowl. She really loves putting stuff in the bowl because food gets into her bowl. I could beat Kejie in a street fight. I'm not sure. Kejie does lift weights, by the way. At least once he did. What about weightlifting? Drama causing streaming. Imagine a professional MMA battle with Go professionals. Who wins? The heaviest Go professional wins. Someone in Europe, probably. Ben Zero, probably. He has a weight advantage. Have you seen the young pros coming from China these days? They're all shredded, posting shirtless photos on Instagram and coming to unofficial events with sportswear. Have you seen young pros coming from China these days? They're all shredded with 8-packs, posting shirtless photos. That's the highlight of my stream for sure. Just a mere rumor of this. Who is winning? Looking at AGA rated games, Paige has not registered a win against an AGA 7 dan. To win the Pro Quals, you need to at least beat a 7 dan in 1 or 2 games. Oh no, no reading Go. What's up with all this hate? I'm gonna play in the new upcoming World Go tournament Unova before. I'm sure you can say exactly the same thing about me. Lucha Mike has not beaten any one of the registered 64 pros, other than the Europeans. Hey, Freda is watching. 6.5. Do the Explore Baduk points buy anything? No. She has, though. AGA rated game. Who is no reading Go and all this hatred? I remember I was playing a game with Minjo. Some guy said, I'm gonna stop watching. I'm very disappointed at this showcase of this. He's down by so much. Please don't. You remember you are a professional. Don't make a professional look so bad. That was real funny. But that was the one game I lost to Minjo recently, so I'm looking at AGA rating now. By the way, guys, AGA rating. AGA 5 dans are so much stronger than AGA 5 dan was 15 years ago, so I can tell because my rating goes from 8.6 to now it's 8.1, so I'm losing rating. Edward Zhang, we mentioned, he went from 7 point something to 5.9. Yep, huge rank deflation. I'll be the first AGA 5 dan to go pro. US needs more pros, let's get at it. Although the player was demoted from 7 dan because of losing to her, they were 70 at the same time. Who? I don't see it on the AGA rating. Who is this no reading Go with all this hate? It was in Michigan tournament.
Someone invites you to play.
An amazing game. Can't wait for the shirtless photos from Zichen. I'm gonna do more push-ups before I get to the Unova Cup. If I win a game, I'm gonna do the goal. It's like in football with the goal celebrations where they take their shirts off. And then I'm gonna give a 2-hour press conference, Trump style. Marty Pave redeemed 10 push-ups. I mean, I have a few of them added on Instagram for Go stuff. So, and I do get shirtless gym pictures instead. So, not just rumor, not hate. Give her motivation. I don't know. That's called PUA in Chinese social media nowadays. True, it's in August. By the way, NAGF released Proquo news. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't heard of that yet. Nix, the Weiqi used to be like 5 dan AGA. What is he now? 3 dan or 4 dan? Yeah, that's about right. The AGA dan levels have gotten so much stronger. Good job on user defender's advantage in this game. Good job dying in this game. At the very end, it was a double ko. We were trying to use double ko to hold on to the ko in the upper side, but it was never gonna work. We were good job dying with defender's advantage. My rank is so heavy. Okay. Was a very, very good game. We'll do a quick thing. In hindsight, after the ko at e1 was won, right. White here could still go for this. Yeah, probably still not a win for black. After this, probably, although at the end, we did get 5 points on the top. Imagine if we got negative points on the top. Oh, right, here, yeah. Capture the 4 stones. That's 10 more points for white, two less for black, that's 12 points swing. Maybe 15 points swing. White plays here at the end. Black gains about 5 points. So that's like a 7-point swing. Black gets the first move in the end game, which doesn't matter at all right now. It's all very small right now, so maybe still not winning at this point. Maybe still not winning at this point. Oh my god. Okay. Probably winning at this point. Probably winning at this point. When did we start losing? I really did think right here it was still pretty good for black. 10, 20, 30. 20, 30 points for white, right? And black clearly is stronger all over the board, right? Or so I thought, and this happened. I can't believe it. Have you tried rank high Emma? What the hell? To make it lighter? No, I haven't. How could I forget? Okay, I found that game. Wow, no reading go is a real stickler on like is a real stickler. No reading go. Go find some of my worst defeats. Recently, 6 dan, Justin. Alright, black needs to turn here. That's how to preserve a living area. Should be okay too, but somehow this just in hindsight I would have just cut Haned played here. How do we do this? Cut Haned block, turn block, Atari, and then played here. In hindsight. But that's losing 10, 15 points right away. Just for control. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, this double Hane probably. That was it. That was it. At least Atari from the back and then double Hane. That way we get more Sentes here. Extend would be something. We could push out one more time. When did we really lose control though? Must have been here. Yeah, probably headbutt across first. That's crazy. Is now the time to do this and live on the side. Anyways, this is now totally out of control. We're probably stuck at 1% from now on, from maybe before until a long time ago. What really put the icing on the cake was over here. All we could do was probably block. Is this coming? Yeah, this jump is coming, and then we would push, throw in, connect, connect, wait fixes the inside, block, connect once, and then we'll have to decide how to seal wait in over here. Would that still be okay if this happens and then this happens? Suppose we lose by 1 liberty, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50s. Maybe not. Maybe it's still zeros. Zeros all the way. Oh yeah, this move too. This move too. This is why I always tell all my people, when you're ahead, you have to try to go for more aheadness. Still at 99.9%, but why win by 20 points when you can win by 30 points? And Hane. Same thing here, maybe connect. But this was a good job by White. Is this to hold on? Would Black be able to hold on, or is it just gonna be over right away? Hard to say. Probably have to block on the bottom. Still only 1 liberty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 liberties. Yeah, it's like 8 to 7. Yeah. This is how White cemented the win, I'm sure. Oh yeah, what was that? I can't believe I did this. Should have blocked. Well, we wouldn't have won if we blocked, but definitely the better move. That's the problem of being stuck at 0% all the time. What was the move? The move was to connect. No. What was the move? The move was to play e1. Throw in, capture. This would be a double ko, so black will forever do this in ko. But when black captures, white plays there. Black is gonna play one move, maybe, I don't know, this move to make liberties. Yeah, liberties was not gonna be enough. This was Sente for 18 points or so. Sente for 18 points, but no ko threats. Given it was 6.5, this game must be somehow fairly close at this moment. Probably better for black to Atari here and then Atari here and play here. So the next move is to connect in Sente. What happened in the game? In the game, white got no points. Alright. I don't know how the AI would say stuff. Anyways, that's us. Good. Wow. We didn't gain any rating from that game? What? That's not... Paige didn't... Oh, at least Paige didn't lose any rating from that game, so we feel kind of good. So good. Maybe half. I tricked myself in the upper side. Yeah, Paige. I am the what do you call it? The paper tiger. You just have to pretend that I'm a 4-dan, and then you guys would do well and crush me. Only when you guys are winning, though. When I'm wait, is that right? Yes. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, today we played a guy on Fox. We won. Did we win? Oh my god, it's so long ago. Yeah, I guess we beat a guy on Fox. Did we beat a guy on Fox? Yes, we beat a guy on Fox. Then we played the most creepy player we have ever met on Fox, and that guy won. That guy makes really silly errors, so it makes sense if that guy was a Fox 6-dan, and then he only turns his AI on when he needs it, and then he takes over. So needless to say, he won that one. And we did some Tsumego, which was great. And we played the hardest game ever. Should have lost by 50 points. Anyways, a pretty long stream. I am done for the stream. See you guys later. Yeah, we're gonna go raid some people now. I'll stream again tomorrow, probably. Alright, see you guys. Same category. There's only bats. Alright, see you guys. See you guys.